because again, it's so disingenuous to say Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné is not a draw. No, it's not that. It's the fact that people don't want to go see her in AEW. They want to bring her back to WWE. Go look at her comments. Oh my God, I miss. No, it's everyone. It's everyone. Go look at her comments.
Though, I will say that's mostly Twitter.
It's also Instagram. Go to her Instagram. You'll see it on her comments. They'll say, "Oh, I wish you were back in WWE. Oh, why are you in the minor leagues in AEW?" Regardless of whether you want to say it's the booking or the rating, whatever the fuck you want to say. The point of the matter is, people did not want a second WWE. They did not want anything. They did not want a second competition. They just wanted WWE to get better. And once WWE got better, everybody went back. Point blank, period. That's what happened.
I can't deny that when
I'll give you the same thing. If you pluck the biggest star right now in WWE minus Roman Reigns,
Cody Rhodes.
You put in Cody Rhodes. You put in Roman Reigns.
Hey, what's going on YouTube land? This is me, TJ, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today, I want to talk about Mercedes Moné. So, I know, I did a video on her like a couple of months ago, but hey, this is my channel. I want to talk about her right now. So, as you guys know, I did post about it probably like last month. It was my birthday month, and I went to go see Mercedes Moné, and she did an amazing, a fantastic, wonderful job at the Dynamite episode of AEW, and I want to talk about her going back to WWE. Honestly, I do feel like it's working out. It's just, you guys want her back in WWE, and I'm not gonna lie, I do too. I want to see her come back too, but right now she's happy right there, and I can't take that away. I mean, she's doing the best work that she's done in a very long time. She's showing WWE that, you know, you missed out on a great opportunity to make her the face of the women's division. But, you know, as we all know, he that shall not be named loves blondes and blue eyes. And he just can't just shake his fixation on, you know, those women that he made and catapulted into the stratosphere and right up to the moon, shot him right to the moon. And he just wouldn't let that go. And it had to take the pandemic in order for him to see the talent that was Mercedes Moné, a.k.a. Sasha Banks at the time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna try to keep my calm, but like, just thinking about that man and like how he did her, it was freaking egregious, because there's just no way in the world you have somebody like Mercedes Moné and you make her enhancement talent? That is nasty work. Bro, it was damn near embarrassing to be a Sasha Banks fan back in 2017 to 18. Woo, those were dark days. And I think she even said it herself. Definitely 2019 when she was the tag champs and he promised her that she was going to have a lengthy run, being as though this was the first ever, far as like, either it was the first ever or the first in a long time it was going to be women's tag team champions, and being as though that they were the first in this generation, let's just say that. And for them to lose it within 2 months, they only had one successful title defense, and that was against Nia Jax and Tamina. Yeah, I'll wait. But anyways, they lost it at WrestleMania 2019, and you could tell the look on Sasha's face. She'd rather be anywhere else but there, and it showed. She still kept it professional. She put the other talent over. She wasn't the one that, you know, took the pin, but like I said before, and even when she came back, 4 months later, right after SummerSlam, and then she went at Natty, and it looked like she was all like embracing her and everything like that, and then she went heel, and honestly, she does way better heel work than face work. Not that she's horrible. It's just, it's something about when she just so vicious and just, I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but like, I love it though. But anyways, make a long story short, I do want her back in WWE. I do. I actually feel like Bayley and Sasha should switch, actually. I actually do want to see them switch. I want to see Bailey on AEW. I feel like she would thrive there. And I feel like Sasha should go to WWE, honestly. But I don't see that happening. I feel like if Sasha does come back to WWE, which I feel like I said before, she lying to y'all. I don't know why. But I just got a feeling that she is going to come back. I mean, she already said it in countless interviews before.
Can't say nothing but amazing things to WWE. I'm so thankful for the career that they gave me, the fans that they gave me, the life that they gave me, the dreams that they gave me. So many dreams. I know I'm going to be back there one day.
Let's go.
But they try to cut it out and edit it and all that other stuff, all that weird crap. But she did say that WWE is her home. Like I said before, she's coming back. So right now, she's just enjoying the run of her life. And like I said before, I kind of got detracted. She's having a run of her life. This is the longest reign that she's ever had in any company in sports entertainment, wrestling. So I understand why, like right now, this is a euphoria or whatever. She's in her happy state and she's having the greatest run in wrestling right now in her wrestling career. So why would she want to stop that? And then here's the pros and cons with this, right? If she comes back, let's say if she does come back to WWE, right? The pros is that she has a new roster of women to go rival with. And she has like an abundance of new talent. Like everybody that was there before, like it's still, sprinkle of like a little bit of the same old people that she's familiar with, but it's a lot of new talent that she could go rival with. Hell, she even could go back and come back to NXT if she wanted to and mix it up with them. And maybe she could pull a Charlotte and win the NXT Women's Championship. But I feel like it would get a whole lot less heat if she does it, whether she's heel or face. But anyways. Also, another pro is the fact that Triple H is in control. And being as though that is Triple H's baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, she started off in NXT, and he gave her a comfy spot. He did make her the NXT Women's Champion. She had a nice run with it. And, WWE was calling, and she went to the main roster. And honestly, she had some really great matches. And she even beat former world women's champion. So it went downhill, 2016. And I'm gonna make a video on that, and I've been thinking about it really heavily. That was nasty work of Vince McMahon to sit up there and had Charlotte already be champion for I think 5-6 months, and then sit up there and retain the women's championship at WrestleMania. I'm like, huh? And then it was kind of like a little foreshadowing that Sasha was probably maybe booked to win, because if y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, but Snoop Dogg had came out with Sasha to her entrance, and it was like, oh, bow down to the new champion WWE or whatever. That was originally like before the remix. That was in 2021, 22, around that time when they had the official, beat and everything, and then remixed it and stuff. That actually already was in the original, well, not the original song, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like, they just put him on the original song while she came out and made her entrance. So I'm thinking that she was going to win. Foolish me, huh?
Are you done?
So that's another pro. Like, Triple H is, fond of her, and he been wanting her to come back. She's, thought about it, and I guess the grass is greener on the other side in AEW. So, I mean, hindsight is 2020. So, and it's really crazy to me how, like, everything played out. And it actually worked out in her favor. And I feel like if she were to come back to WWE, I just seriously doubt they would go and make her enhancement talent again. They may do her like Naomi for a bit. Like, okay, we ain't gonna give you the top spot just yet. We gotta go ahead and drag it through the dirt a little bit, and then you could go ahead and make it to the big time. But right now, it's all about Charlotte. That's if she even wrestling by then. Because I could have sworn she said that she wanted babies. And, girl, that clock is ticking, girl. It's like, no, let me stop. But no, for real though. Like, I thought she wanted some babies or whatever. Like, at some point, she did say she wanted to be a mother. So, was she 37, 38, I think? I don't think she's 40 just yet. Not just yet. But, anyways, that's besides the point. I would like to see Sasha, aka Mercedes Moné, come back to WWE. But here's the cons. Where would she fit in at? What would she do? The only thing I could really come up with for real, is probably put her in a tag team with Naomi, being as though that's her girl. And I feel like 9 times out of 10, I think Naomi is still going to be wrestling unless she barefoot and pregnant herself. I don't know. Or Bailey. I mean, that's her best friend, but you never know what life hand deals you, because she may have a husband or whatever within 5 years. Well, 4 now at this point. Because I think she signed a 5-year deal. I'm not completely sure. I'll probably put it down below, like the amount of time that she has on her contract, because she signed in 2023 of November. I remember the reports coming out saying that. But anyways, that's another thing that she could do, and then they probably could do the whole breakup angle again. I don't know. She could also, try to be in the good graces of Bianca Belair. Like, she could probably try to help her out or whatever, as somebody beating her down or something, and then she's all like, no, I'm really your friend. And then, like, they could do, like, this whole, oh, are they really friends, or this is gonna happen, this is how this is gonna work out, or whatever. And then a plot twist can happen, and Bianca be the one to go ahead and just be like, you know what? Like, she, takes her in, and then, backstabs or whatever, and then we could get a heel turn of Bianca Belair. I don't know. Just coming up with things just to see, like, where everything would go, like, for her. But like I said before, like, that's one of the cons. Another con is that she would be enhancement talent, which I seriously doubt that would happen. I feel like maybe initially, but being as though that she won different championships on almost every promotion that she's been in after WWE, well, now she has been champion at every promotion that she's worked in. So it would be very asinine to sit up there and do that to her. That would be very nasty work, and I would feel like the WWE would have a vendetta against her, because, again, that was how long ago? Like, let it go. I'm tired of this. Like, my whole thing is, with WWE, and I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet with this, but they have their picks of who they want to make an example or set a punishment to, and then who they could go ahead and just skate away. Like, the whole situation with Charlotte, where she just threw the championship. Well, she dropped the championship, but Becky threw her championship at her because she didn't go along with the script, and they allowed her to just get away with murder. So, again, WWE has a bad habit of picking and choosing who they want to make an example of, and you have to get punished, and everything's good. I don't remember Sable going ahead and having punishment after everything that she did with WWE. So whether she was right, wrong, or indifferent, again, she didn't handle herself, professionally, period. She didn't. But at the end of the day, she did what she felt like she needed to do, and they did want some egregious things from her, but at the same time, she could have handled it a different way. But hey, whatever. I don't remember no punishment for her. But anyways, WWE picks and chooses who they want to make the mule and who they want to make their golden goose. So my whole thing is, had the same energy for everybody. No matter if, this is the person that we could go to. Okay, well, this is why you need to make new stars. Yeah. Stop depending on the same people over and over and over again. Things get played out. John Cena. Sorry, but no shade to John Cena, real talk, because I ain't gonna lie. When he first was in WWE, and then he kind of skyrocketed a little bit, and then it kind of got a little draining and dragged out, like, far as, like, with him winning all the time, I was like, okay, this is why they call him Super Cena. He was part of the reason why I stopped watching wrestling for him, and that's a video for another day that I'm working on. But anyways, I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but no, a lot of different cons that come with her coming back to WWE, and I understand why she's kind of hesitant on it, because right now she's focused on the here and now. Right now she's in AEW, she's happy there, and I'm happy that I was wrong about her decision, because so far right now she's having the greatest run of her life in wrestling, and she's happy. Just imagine if she comes back to WWE and it be opposite. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be happy with myself to see my fave in WWE again. And it's like, yeah, she's here. And then all of a sudden, enhancement talent, and she's counting the lights for the remainder of her wrestling career. Because I seriously doubt she would go to WWE and then back to AEW again. It just wouldn't make sense. Or maybe, TNA, but whatever. But anyways, I do want Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné to come back to WWE, but that is her decision, and that's on her own merit. And if she doesn't have it in her heart and she doesn't want to go, ain't nothing we can do. And that's all I got for you guys. How do you feel about Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, formerly known as, coming back to WWE? Do y'all feel like it's a good move? Do y'all want to see her back in WWE? Do y'all feel like, oh no, she needs to stay over there? She made her bed, now you gonna lay in it. Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow this channel. Your love and support is greatly, greatly appreciated. And peace. TJ, I'm out. Because you know.
You're so pretty.